What is up, everyone? We have a massive 2v2 showdown today, and we are focusing strictly on the red faction ratings to see who holds the true competitive edge. It's the power duo Antisocial and Nurlan KZ going head-to-head against the Veterans.War, and I'm Revan. Let's look at the red stats. First up, Team Nurlan and Antisocial. On the red side, this duo is a literal brick wall. Nurlan KZ is maxed out at a peak 3,999 rating with a rock-solid 60% win rate. Antisocial matches that energy perfectly, sitting at the exact same 3,999 rating, but with a sharper 62% win rate. This is a top-tier, max-ranked red duo. But look at their challengers. I'm Revan matches the lobby's peak with a 3,999 red rating, backed by a Silver League tournament medal. But the real X factor is War, also sitting at a 3,999 rating. But they earned it through an insane 2,068 red matches. They have more battle experience on the red side than the entire lobby combined. With all four players maxed out at a 3,999 red rating, this match comes down to pure endurance. Will War thousands of matches carry Team 2? Or will the clean win rates of Antisocial and Nurlan take the crown? Drop your predictions below, smash that like button, and let's find out!
Hi, good day guys. For today's video, we'll be doing a quick battle review about I'm Revan War against Antisocial and Nurlan KZ. And as you can see, War is on the blue team, I'm Revan is on the cyan team, Antisocial is on the red team, and Nurlan KZ is on the orange team. And they are all using or utilizing Dark Legion faction. As you can see here, they are utilizing their scrolls for faster training their slaves. And as you can see, we have Nurlan KZ's first structure, which is a sawmill. Now let's take a look in Antisocial. We have here a barracks. And for War, we have a sawmill too. And for I'm Revan, I believe this is just the same as sawmill. How about you guys? How do you start usually your game? Do you start with barracks, sawmill, or a pigsty or farm? Please do comment down below on our comment section so our newbie or new players can know how they can start their game efficiently. And as you can see here, second building coming from Nurlan KZ is a pigsty to increase his food capacity. And this is for Antisocial. He's aiming to build his pigsty too, to increase his food capacity so he can train more troops. And now the barracks coming from I'm Revan, and I think War's barracks is already finished, but he is missing one pigsty. Maybe that is the reason why he's not still building his or training his first fighting units. Meanwhile, we have Antisocial, who is now almost finished training his fighting unit, which is a goon, and now his goon is moving forward. I think that is bound to I'm Revan's base. Meanwhile, Nurlan KZ is trying to develop his base, aiming to have a Citadel tier 2 and also trying to build an undead obelisk. Maybe Nurlan KZ will be using an army combination of Goon Eater and Skeleton Archers. Well, I think most of them will be doing that. And as you can see here, I'm Revan and Antisocial were able to encounter each other, but I think Antisocial is ignoring I'm Revan because his aim is to gather intelligence to I'm Revan's base. And I think now he is going forward towards War, so he can have the gather information how does the base of Revan and War lay out. And as you can see, we have also Nurlan KZ spying on War. And meanwhile, we have War here who already have around 3 goons ready to protect his base. And unfortunately, this one goon is trapped onto War's base, onto the logging area. But yeah, as you can see, Nurlan KZ already started attacking War's base here, trying to destroy the Citadel tier 2. Meanwhile, we have here on the upper part of the map, there is I'm Revan trying to guard this war tower, the watchtower here. But yeah, I think Antisocial is trying to hire or train more bombers. I think he will be destroying someone's base. And as you can see here, Antisocial is still chasing I'm Revan's goon here. Meanwhile, I'm Revan is trying to gather intelligence about the layout of Nurlan Casey's base. And there is a massive movement coming from War on the lower part of the map. I think he is now starting to attack Nurlan Casey. Meanwhile, we have here Antisocial's bombers. Maybe he will be using it to destroy Revan's base or War's base. But yeah, I think Antisocial also trying to distract Revan and War here. But now War started attacking Nurlan Casey's base, and I think Nurlan doesn't have any units that is ready to defend his base, so he will be needing some assistance coming from Antisocial. But if you are going to take a look on the map, there is a massive movement coming from Antisocial towards the Revan's base, and I think he will be destroying the buildings. And as you can see, Antisocial were able to destroy the Citadel, and I think that is a major setback for Revan. Meanwhile, we have War here trying to destroy Nurlan Casey's base, and I think Nurlan doesn't have any units to defend his base. Oh, there is a schooner, but I think that won't be much. And there is a one Necromancer and one Skeleton Archer, but I don't think that will do a thing against this around 5 Skeleton Archers and 1 Goon. But there is also a Tower of Dark Magic, and now War is trying to pull out his troops. Maybe he is just trying to reposition for a better positioning of his Skeleton Archers. But yeah, War here is slowly destroying Nurlan Casey's base. Now it is just a matter of time whether if Antisocial he is going to send out his units or army to defend his teammate, which is Nurlan Casey. And now some structures are already destroyed. The only fighting production building that we have from Nurlan Casey is this Dark Gate Tier 1. And other than that, there are no longer or other structures that can train fighting units. And as you can see here, we have Antisocial trying to support Nurlan Casey's base so he can bounce back and train troops and help in the battlefield. But unfortunately for Antisocial, it seems that there are 3 goons and 2 Skeleton Archers trying to attack his base. Now he needs to choose whether to defend his base or defend Nurlan's Casey. But I think Nurlan Casey's base is already functioning alright right now, so he is now pulling his entire units or army going back to his main base to defend it against these 3 goons and 2 Skeleton Archers, and I think he will be able to successfully defend against I'm Revan. Now there are 2 goons moving around, and I think this Necromancer will be able to win against these 2 goons since they have around 5 Skeleton Warriors and 1 Skeleton Archer. Well, aside from the land war or battles, we also have naval here, but that is coming from I'm Revan, but I think his schooner just got destroyed. And as you can see here, there are massive movement coming from War. He spammed a lot of Skeleton Archers without even a single tank, and there is this Tower of Dark Magic just destroying some Skeleton Archers here. Now we are going to witness if this massive Skeleton Archers were able to do anything against Nurlan Casey. And as you can see, there are simultaneous attack coming from Revan and War against Antisocial and Nurlan Casey. Meanwhile, Antisocial's unit are now pulling back to his base trying to defend, but I think the barrack will be going down. There are a lot of aeronauts here trying to assault Antisocial's base, and now there are no barracks left for Antisocial. He's trying now to build his 1 barracks. Good thing that we have a Tower of Dark Magic here which can defend his base at least, but there are aeronauts who are just sitting right here ready to attack those workers who are gathering slaves. And now if you are going to take a look on the lower part of the map, it seems that Nurlan KZ were able to defend his base, and now he were able to gather much units, and I think he is just sitting right here to defend his base. And as you can see, Nurlan and Antisocial is now moving with accordance. Again, a massive skeleton archers coming from war, and I think he is losing. And now Antisocial is trying to, and I think Antisocial is trying to retaliate against Revan right here with his jacks and skeleton archers. Meanwhile, we have Nurlan KZ here, who is just sitting. I think he's trying to defend, but there is a naval movement coming from Nurlan KZ here, trying to sabotage the workers of war. And as you can see here, these ships or schooners are really doing some damage against those slaves. And there is also an attempt coming from Revan, but I think he is failing because of these skeleton archers, and there is a tower of dark magic defending his base. And now Nurlan is trying to distract, irritate war right here. And I think war wood gathering is really affected with what Nurlan KZ is doing right now. Sooner or later, he won't be able to train any skeleton archers and will be forced to train more goons, because if this continue, the harassment for the slaves that are gathering woods, there would be a lack of wood for war. And right now, all four players are just sitting right now. Maybe they are trying to evaluate and analyze everything. And there is a micro attack coming from Revan trying to distract Antisocial, just checking if there are still units left to defend his base. But yeah, unfortunately for that schooner, it got destroyed. And now there is a massive movement coming from Revan, and there is his primary hero, which is a eater. And as you can see, there is the eye, the evil eye. And now I think War and Revan is trying to combine their army. There are now War did put some tank here in the front line, 2 goons and 1 skeleton archers, and I think Revan and War is doing a great job on combining those army, because War will be providing the damage with those skeleton archers. Meanwhile, Revan will be providing the tank with this eater and some goons here. And I think Revan and War will be attacking Nurlan KZ's base right here, but unfortunately for War's army and Revan, it seems that their army is not organized. And as you can see here, Revan's army and War's army are now moving against to Nurlan KZ, and now Antisocial is moving, but it seems that he will not be providing any support to Nurlan KZ. I think he will be aiming for this elemental mountain on the upper part of the map. Meanwhile, we have Nurlan KZ who were able to defend his base against to Revan and War. But unfortunately, there are aeronauts who were able to pass through his defenses and now started slaughtering his workers or slaves. But I think Nurlan KZ will be able to handle this well. Meanwhile, we have here Antisocial who is trying to attack Revan's base, and also at the same time trying to secure the elemental on the upper part of the map. But unfortunately, Revan's eater is already there trying to defend the elemental mountain. But unfortunately, I don't think the health of this eater is enough to tank damage from those skeleton archers and from the poison of jacks. And as you can see here, simultaneous attack coming from Revan and War. I think Nurlan KZ weren't able to handle that well because of this massive skeleton archers and the harassment coming from the aeronauts. And since the elemental mountain has been claimed by Antisocial, he now were able to provide a support for Nurlan KZ. And as you can see, there is the primary hero coming from War, which is a eater, a really good tank since he is utilizing a lot of skeleton right now. I think that eater will be able to be a big help for him. And as you can see here, some army coming from Nurlan KZ. Nurlan and anti-socials units are just scattered on the map. Meanwhile, Nurlan is trying to defend his base. But I think unfortunately for anti-social, there will be another attack coming from Revan against to his base. And now one Rocketeer from anti-social is down. Revan is trying to invade anti-social's base, but it seems that he is retreating right now. And we have here war. There are 2 skeleton archers. I don't think that is enough to attack Nurlan KZ's base. And if we are going to take a look here about war fighting units, I think he doesn't have enough unit to defend his base or even to send reinforcement if Revan's base got attacked by anti-social. As you can see here, anti-social's entire army is now prepared to launch an attack. And as you can see, the drill is on the battlefield on anti-social's side. Meanwhile, we have Nurlan KZ, who is now trying to bolster up his ranks with the catapults, skeleton archers, warriors with necromancers, and 2 goons and 1 zombie. This 1 zombie can provide a lot of support for Nurlan and anti-social's army, because if zombie were able to do the last hit, then the unit that died because of the zombie will turn into the zombie, and that will be adding to the number of units of Nurlan KZ. And with the help of Necromancer's passive, which makes the enemy's units armor ineffective, I think the combination is good, along with this catapult who deals a lot of massive damage against the enemy units. And now we can see that anti-social and Nurlan is trying to combine their armies to attack against War's base, and now War is trying to defend his base. But unfortunately, I don't think that positioning of skeleton archers are really great, because they are in one cluster, easy to kill by jacks and some rocketeers and catapults. And as you can see, someone used the ring of fire, and I think that is Revan, and now Revan providing a reinforcement for War. And as you can see, there are 2 tanks, there are 2 eaters now, and they were able to defend against anti-social and Nurlan KZ's assault. But as you can see, these drills are really doing some damage against to that barracks. But fortunately, Revan already have a Rocketeer who counters or deals a lot of damage against 2 drills, but I don't think that is enough to cause a wipeout in instant for those drills. And as you can see, we have Nurlan KZ who is trying to attack the workers of War here, which giving War a setback when it comes to economy gathering. So he cannot attack blindly against anti-social or Nurlan KZ, so he have to wait for a few minutes before he can launch an actual attack against to anti-social and Nurlan. And I think that is a wise move coming for Nurlan, since the attack failed. He just aimed for the workers to slow down the army production of War here, because if you are going to take a look on the resources, War only have around 200 gold and 1,000 woods. And if you think 1,000 woods are enough or more than, then you are wrong, because if you failed your attack and you wasted those 1,000 woods, you need more minutes before you can gather another one. And believe me, you can only train around tier 1 units without woods. Mainly, you can train goon, actually. And as you can see, Revan and War combined their entire army once again, trying to launch an assault against anti-social. And as you can see here, they are just doing a time check on how anti-social will be responding. And as you can see here, we have Nurlan KZ with 3 goons, 1 Venom Speeder, where I call it as Hawk Tua, and we have here the catapult. And now I think he will be trying to assault War base here. Meanwhile, the 2 Revan and War are trying to secure the mountain elemental on the upper part of the map. At the same time, Nurlan is trying to distract them by attacking War's base with catapult and goons right here, and with the support of the galleon. And I think Nurlan Casey's main objective here or goal is to delay War's economy because he keeps on hunting those slaves down. And as you can see, War is having a hard time training his slaves. So there are back-to-backs assault coming from Antisocial and Nurlan Casey's, and this Eater trying to destroy the catapult. Meanwhile, on the upper part of the map, someone used the firing, and it is I'm Revan trying to inflict some damage against Antisocials, Drills, Eater, Warg Riders, Zombie, Rocketeers, and other units, but I think that is not effective enough, which Antisocial were able to claim the Mountain Elemental and now heading towards the I'm Revan's base with 2 Rocketeers, 2 Drills, 1 Eater, and a Jax. And I think these 2 Rocketeers are enough to destroy some structures for I'm Revan, and these Rocketeers are really doing some damage. And as you can see, the Aeronaut joined the battle. Meanwhile, the Eater from Antisocial is trying to distract the backlane, and now we're able to stun the Drill, and Jax were able to throw out his poison gas and kill that Rocketeer. And now as you can see, War is now starting to send his reinforcement to defend Revan's base, but I don't think that is on a appropriate time. And as you can see, this Galleon is trying to harass the Citadel, which is a tier 3 Citadel of War here. And now, I'm Revan is pulling out his Rocketeers from War's base, who's trying to defend it. Well, good thing for I'm Revan, he was able to defend his own base, but unfortunately for War here, I think he's having a hard time bouncing back when it comes to economy, because he won't be able to train any troops, even a slave. I think he's crippled when it comes to economy, because if you are going to take a look, he only have around 97 gold, and I don't think woods are enough to train his slaves here. And I think the Citadel will be going down because there is a Rocketeer who is attacking it, and now there is a Drill killing that Necromancer, catapult coming from Nurlan Casey, and now I'm Revan is trying to defend his teammate, which is War. And as you can see here, I think Nurlan Casey were able to inflict a massive damage against War, and I think Antisocial and Nurlan Casey is on the advantage here, because they just keep on getting that Mountain Elemental and keep doing a simultaneous attack against Revan and War. And now Nurlan Casey is just destroying War's base here with his Drills and Zombie. And I think I'm Revan and War just surrender, and the red team were able to win the battle, which is Antisocial and Nurlan Casey, and that is a good battle coming from those players. I hope that you liked the video. I hope that you liked the battle. If you have any suggestions, opinions about the battle that you were able to watch, please do so in our comment section. Alright, I think that is the end of our video. So goodbye for now. Peace out.